Hola, buenos dias, aloha. This is Kai Pacha, chilling out here on Bimini down in the Bahamas. Swimming with the dolphins this week. This is the Pele report for June 25th of 2014. It's an astrological forecast. We're going to look at the planetary energies and the configurations that reflect what's going on with the collective unconscious, which we are all tapped into on some level, in some way, at some point in our lives, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, after death and before. Yeah. So what's going on, baby? It's the end of the old moon cycle. We've got a new moon happening Friday, day after tomorrow, at 5 degrees of Cancer. It's beautiful, beautiful Cancer. We got the crabs going on. It's the water sign. Gonna look at that, and at the same time that sun moon is trine to Neptune, Poseidon, god of the oceans, symbolizing infinity, love, union, no separation, and chaos. And what's happening with that is Venus has gone into Gemini, like I talked about last Monday. Venus went into Gemini, and it's square Neptune. So it's interesting to have this sun, moon, trine, this new moon trine Neptune while Venus is square. And, of course, the other thing is that today, right now, Mars is in Libra, opposite Uranus for the third time. Yeah, the first pass of that was around Christmas. Then Mars went retrograde, came back again, April 23rd, and now the final third pass. Talk about that a little bit. I think I talked about that a little bit last time. Yeah. So those are the major aspects. The nice thing is that next Tuesday, Mercury goes direct, to the relief of many that see retrograde Mercury as an absolute disaster. And I'm going to find a place in the shade and we can talk about that, because that is what is going on this day, this week of 2014. Oh yeah. Can't do my Pele report without the environment. Here's the environment. My little guys come to see me. We're on the beaches of Bimini. And where you got beaches on these islands, you got some friendly frickin' dogs. So if these guys are like chewing up the report, at least you'll know what that's about. Okay, so let's talk about it. What is going on? Yeah, I mean, really, if I think about what is most interesting to me, I mean, there's so much going on and there are so many aspects. There's always so much to talk about with astrology. I just want to consider what so many astrologers have been talking about for so long this year. And this is this grand cross that's been going on. It's been in the cardinal signs. And it's kind of, you know, finished up now. Jupiter's moved on to like 24 degrees. Mars is completing its last opposition to Uranus in Aries. It already squared Pluto, and then it's moving on. But we just look at this, you know, the cardinal signs I associate with Brahma, that creative energy of initiation. And it's just like, it's so masculine, it's so yang energy, it's so out there, all this action. And it's action, and that action can be distraction. Yeah, this Uranus-Pluto square going on for, you know, almost 3 years, through 2012, 13, 14, into next year of 2015. Is in this cardinal. Aries and Capricorn is go, go, make it happen, do it, change it, create it, da 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 da. I mean, it's a lot of pressure going on. But behind the scenes, you know, and even now, like this Mercury retrograde going through Gemini. Gemini is, you know, air and fire are masculine. Again, it's like, let's think it, let's figure it, let's burn it up, let's start it out, let's, you know, communicate and da da da. Well, we got retrograde Mercury going on through there. So there's miscommunication, challenges with technology, with emails and Facebook, and just, talking with our partners and getting, mixed messages and misunderstood. And oh my God, this Venus square Neptune, right, that's going on this week is just kind of, it's confusion on this left brain Gemini Mercury mental level, with this Mars opposite Uranus trying to accomplish and go and break free. And am I free enough? Am I really liberated? Do I need more space? Are you really good enough for me? Whatever. Yeah? All these things going on, trying to manage and handle these relationships and partnerships with that Saturn going through Scorpio, putting a lot of pressure on us. So I just kind of see this thing, I'm swimming with the dolphins, out here this week, and you swim along the surface of things, and there's these dolphins down there in the deep waters, and they come up to visit, give you a little snuggle, and come right along with you, and they're really master teachers. They've been evolving, millions of years as opposed to humanity for thousands. It's really something that beneath the surface, what we've got going on, really, last October 3rd was the first trine when Saturn came up to trine Chiron in Pisces. And Jupiter came through. And we've had this grand trine going on in the water signs, and that's beneath the surface. And these water signs are feeling and feminine. So it's very interesting. There's like these two different worlds going on. We've got this cardinal cross going on, action, creation, and distraction, and busyness, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But if you have been wise enough, and smart enough, and calm enough, and meditating enough, you can sink down into beneath that surface. You can sink down into this grand trine where there's a lot of bliss, a lot of joy, a lot of serenity, a lot of peace, a lot of unity. It's the watery realms of feeling that really connect us unconsciously. And we get out of this egoic masculine world of structure and order and separation into the feminine watery realms of feeling where, we're all human. We all have a mother. We're all gonna die. We all are afraid. We all need security. We all need love. I mean, you get into these common human experiences that bring forth and open the heart for forgiveness, for compassion, for patience, for understanding, and that's where the healing happens. And so this Chiron in Pisces, and the Sun is trine Neptune in Pisces, and this, this is all going on. Neptune is in Pisces until 2024. It's the ruler, it's home. It's reconnecting to our infinite potential, our infinite multi-dimensional spiritual self, outside of the body, outside of the visible known reality. I equate Pisces with ether. It's not even water, it's ether. There's no substance. It's absolute total spirit. And Chiron is crises. Healing crises, catharsis, and that is that we can feel separate, abandoned, left alone here in this third dimension. Give me a toke, give me some alcohol, give me a shot of something. Let me escape or avoid or deny this cold, cruel, harsh world of separation. This emptiness and this longing that I feel ever since they cut the umbilical cord. But this Chiron coming through here, really from like 2009 to like 2018 or so, moving through Pisces, it's time to heal that separation. And the way that it's healing is through research. Chiron was a master researcher. We have to look for spirit, look for the divine, look for what's beneath the surface, look for that subtle energy. We have to find spirit. Chiron goes outside the orbit of Saturn, third dimensional reality, into Uranus, our personal unconscious, which holds everything in it that has to do with our personal Akashic record and our future intention. So this Chiron moving through Pisces is calling us to get away from this cardinal cross, all this action and distraction. And guess what? Yeah, it's not here. The meaning of our life, the love, the essential qualities of bliss, samadhi, nirvana are not found in the temporary world, the temporal world. So we've got Saturn in Scorpio helping us. Saturn says it's not about force. Power is not, power is not force. It's not about this scorpionic other people's money and manipulation and really working it and coercing. No, it's not going to be found, right, in this, well, you can find it for a short amount of time in orgasm. Let's get real, But you know what? That even opens the gate. It opens the door to the other and through the other and with the other. I go outside my egoic little self and experience this Chiron, Neptune, and Pisces. It's actually platonic love. Neptune is non-physical love. It's like spirit love. So this is really a beautiful time of experiencing each other, in a new, profound, deep way that is beyond this temporary, physical, third-dimensional world. And it's in that watery realm of feeling. So this Saturn, trine Chiron, the first pass was last October. Then the second pass came along again. It was exact, on June 13th. And then Saturn's going to go retrograde back to 16, and it's going to go direct. And by August 5th, we have that third final pass of Saturn, trine Chiron. Reflect, go in, meditate, and you'll find that when you go in, it is a portal to the infinite outer. Yeah, baby. Ow! So the mantra for this week is, what is that again? Beneath the surface, so full of tension, contradiction, opposition, and miscommunication. There is a world of deep feeling and bliss where I open my heart and love all that is. Time to let go. It's not easy, but when you do, the potential at this time is so healing, so fulfilling, so uniting. Get in there. One last time, man. Beneath the surface, so full of tension, contradiction, opposition, and miscommunication. There is a world of deep feeling and bliss where I open my heart and love all that is. Get out of the dualistic mind of Gemini and embrace the eternal unity of all life. Namaste. Aloha. So much love.